Hi, I'm Venus O'Hara. I make content about holistic self-love. In this video, I'm going to talk about meditation and how it has helped me and how it can help you as well. And I want to also announce my new service of making personalized bespoke meditations. Anyway, let's go back to how I discovered meditation. Often when we are going through difficult times in life, that's when we can really find spiritual growth. Or sometimes when we don't feel good, we search for ways to feel better. And in that moment, that's a real opportunity for transformation. And that's exactly how I would describe my most challenging things that I've ever been through. Often if you watch a TED Talk, you'll see someone talk about how great their life is, and then they say, oh, it wasn't always like that, and they go back to some kind of event that has actually propelled them to go into a new direction, a transformational direction. And that is what meditation did for me. Back in 2019, I was going through some serious burnout. If you see my videos from back then, you'll see my eyes like this. It was really crazy because freelance life can be very unpredictable. Well, life is unpredictable, but when you have to kind of really, how would I say, battle every month to try and pay the bills when you don't have anything, nothing guaranteed, it can be very tough. And that's what it was like for me, all this uncertainty that I didn't really know how to navigate. And as a result, my head was just going crazy. I couldn't wake up. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I couldn't fall back to sleep. And then I had all these things to do the next day, so I wasn't really doing the things I needed to do to get out of this uncertainty in the best way because I was so tired. So I discovered meditation, and at the time I was doing some meditations on YouTube. I don't know when it was, but around that time the ads before videos got really excessive. It was just one ad before this time, and then it got to one or two, and sometimes an ad in the middle of a meditation, which is just so annoying. And I didn't even know if YouTube Premium was a thing then. But anyway, it was very tough to be kind of half in a meditation, well, fully immersed in one, and then boom, this ad came on that was nothing to do with relaxation. So that really took me out of my zone. And then a friend of mine recommended Insight Timer to me. And Insight Timer is a meditation app. It's since become, I think it's the #1 meditation app right now. So I started using Insight Timer back in 2019, and it really helped me so much. I'm so glad that I got these tools of meditation before the pandemic hit, because I really felt that it helped me to be more grounded, more centered, and have more resilience. And also what I really believe meditation is, it's like creating this inner sanctuary, this inner refuge that you can access at any time. So imagine if you are, let's say, in a waiting room or on a train, or you can't sleep at night, that you can just close your eyes and just cultivate your inner world to help with your outer world problems. That's exactly how it has been for me. And meditation, there are many types of meditation. I think sometimes there are lots of misconceptions about meditation. People think that it's about putting your mind blank, eliminating all of your thoughts, just observing them depending on the style. But that sounds like a very difficult thing to do, especially if you're in a time of your life where there's a million things going around in your head. So I think that concept or the misconception can really put people off, and then people are not benefiting from all the advantages that meditation can give you for that reason. So I would like to encourage you or invite you to explore meditation. If you're new to meditation, there are some practices that can be ideal for beginners. It could be, for example, just concentrating on the breath, doing mindfulness, and then maybe starting off with a very short meditation, and then building it up as time goes by. Or something that I find really accessible is a guided meditation, something that's like taking you on a journey through nature. And it's interesting because in nature we can find so much wisdom. And a lot of the meditations that I create now, I'm trying to think about what do we see in nature that symbolizes the thing I'm trying to convey in my meditation. So it's quite interesting. But anyway, going back to how meditation has helped me, I went through two really big challenges And meditation was the thing that got me through them. For example, I think I probably shared with you on here many times that in 2020, I'd been meditating for just under a year at that point, in June 2020. But I woke up one day with Bell's palsy, and that was one of the most shocking things. Imagine for a YouTuber, I'm kind of living from my face. I'm also have been a commercial model in the past. So my face was kind of important for my work. I'm not laughing, I shouldn't be laughing. But I just woke up and I had half of my face was paralysed. And it was absolutely shocking to look in the mirror and not really recognise your face and not know how to react. I was in shock and I had to go to hospital, and that's where I discovered I had Bell's palsy. It was going to take me over a month to get back to normal, to get my smile back, and I couldn't work during that whole time. So imagine, as a freelancer, that was incredibly stressful, thinking, oh my God, I need my face, I can't do it. So I just stayed in bed and cried so much, and I meditated. I meditated maybe 3, 4, 5 times a day. And there was one meditation that helped me so much, and it was called the self-healing hypnosis or something like that. And it was on Insight Timer, and it's a very powerful meditation. I would listen to it every single day, and it really kind of took me to this inner sanctuary that was just so special for me right then. That's the only thing that's kind of getting me through things. Of course, I have lots of empathy from friends, etc., but it was really me helping myself. And then later on, I had this intention, I'm going to become a meditation teacher. Because so many people on here actually have been complimenting me about my voice over the years. People have told me they watch my sex toy review videos to actually fall asleep, which is an interesting notion, to say the least. That's kind of very interesting anyway. So I thought, how am I going to use my voice to help others? And back at this time of my life, I did not have a microphone. Right now, I use a different microphone for my meditation, not the one I'm using for this video. But anyway, the next moment where meditation really helped me was February 2021. So imagine it's just been a year and a half of meditating. And then I went through one of the most challenging experiences of my life. I was in hospital with COVID and pneumonia for 10 days. I'd never been in hospital before. Is it called a drip? I don't remember the words now. But anyway, it was just so shocking. I was so weak. I had pneumonia. So I just spent my days again just meditating. And hospital is really, I think 2 things can really help you heal, aside from meditation. Those are sleep and food. And hospitals are not good at either of those things. You have people getting up at 6 a.m, people prodding you, breakfast, all of this. It's really difficult to rest and eat properly. Yes, but I was very lucky in the sense that I had my own individual room, and I had quite good food, considering that hospital food is not the best. But still, I wasn't really relaxing and sleeping in the day. So I meditated a lot. And I also got some sex toys for the nurses, which was interesting. I was really surprised about the treatment that nurses have to put up with when they are working. I heard so many people shouting at them when they were doing their best. It was a very stressful time back in 2021. So I was like, wow, these people are incredible to have this vocation, against all of with all the challenges that they face. So I thought I would get them some satisfiers. And it was incredible because every time a nurse came into my room, I would give them a sex toy. And it opened up these conversations about people's emotional and relational challenges. Because we forget that sexuality is not just about instant gratification and orgasms and all of that. But it's very much linked to our relationships and our emotional well-being. A lot of our decisions that we make about our personal lives are based on sexuality. So that was a really interesting situation for me to be in. I was in my bed, really weak, and then these nurses, the ones who were caring for me, were opening up about their own challenges. And it made me really reconnect and connect even more with my mission of helping people, especially women, to prioritize their pleasure. And I just thought, as soon as I get better, I'm going to make meditations. So a couple of months later, I got my first microphone, and then I started creating meditations. And the first one I made was healing affirmations, because I really wanted to give back, because I know how powerful the content of meditations is, because it's something that people will re-watch or re-listen to. I mean, for example, this video, you might watch it once and it's done, you've kind of got the message. But with a meditation track, if it resonates, it can be something that you listen to every single day or over and over. So that makes it very, very powerful. And every single person who is following me on Insight Timer, it's just kind of like, how would I say, it's just incredible that every day my voice is being played all around the world by hundreds of people. And it's a very proud, it's something that I'm very proud of. And now with, I've been doing coaching for a few years now. Haven't had too many clients, but I've had a fair few clients. And as part of my service for my longer programs, I offer bespoke, customized meditations. And I realized that I really enjoy them. For example, what I do with my clients is that I kind of get to know what their goals are, what their limits are, and what their desires are, what their needs are. So from that framework, we can kind of come up with a customized meditation that they can listen to over and over that really help them to overcome limitations and really kind of go for whatever it is they are going to focus on in their lives. So that's something I've been doing. I've been really, really enjoying it. So I decided to actually offer this to you, to anyone who's watching this, if you are interested in having a customized meditation from me. So if you would like to, and it actually includes an hour discovery call where we meet and then we have a discussion about everything that you need, and then I will come up with a proposal of meditations for you, written especially for you and your circumstances. I'll get you to approve them, and then I will record them and add music if you want or not. So yeah, that's my new service. I'm super excited about this. And if you are interested in this, if you'd like to connect with me on a call and you'd like some of my meditations, then check out the link in the description below. But even if you're not you don't need any bespoke meditations, I would still invite you to follow me on Insight Timer, where you can access my meditations for free. There are many meditations on a range of different topics, from love to beauty to money to health and many things. And I release a new meditation every Friday. So for the most part they are affirmations, but there are also some guided visualisations that I really love, and it's always something related to nature that has a deeper lesson to share. So that's it. So if you would like some meditations, check out the link in the description below. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with some more videos. And also let me know if meditation has helped you in the comments below. Thanks for watching.